Hello vinyl community, I'm back this time with a thrift store finds video, and it's not that much, not as much as I usually get. As you guys know, I got a lot recently and I'm trying to be a little more finicky on my thrift store finds, but still when I find things in really good shape, I grab them with 3 for $1 or whatever it is. A few of these were a whole $1 this time, but most of the time, still 3 for $1. Although they weren't. I went to this one store and I bought 9 records and she charged me for 6. So I don't know what was going on there either. And they were $1. So they were like 66-cent records. I don't know. Anyway, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's well. I've been watching as many of your videos as time will allow, commenting where appropriate, but again, not always. Sorry about that, but sometimes I have a lot to say, and I just hurry on to the next one. Try to get as many in as I can. Anyway, so the thrift store update, and we're going to start off with this. It had more shrink on it when I got it, a little of it ripped off on the way home, but this thing looks like it was made yesterday. I can never say it. Jerry Murad's Harmonicats, Try a Little Tenderness. Now I prefer their albums with a little more zip in it than this probably has, but it's still in shrink. It's minty stuff on Columbia. Can't remember if it's a 2-eye or a 6-eye. I'll look though, real quick. It even has the original Columbia sleeve, and the sleeve is pristine too. I mean, check out this sleeve. I mean, this thing looks like it was made yesterday. There is one little tear in the top and the back, but man, it's a Columbia 2-eye. It's in awesome shape though. So again, I couldn't pass it up. That one was $1, I think. I've mixed them up, but I think that was a $1 record. As with this, Morton Gould makes the scene, and I actually listened to half of this, and he really kind of doesn't make the scene. I love when like these guys do you know, songs of the day, but sometimes they do them so badly. Sometimes they're amazing, but again, still an original shrink. Which reminds me, I never ever do this, but for you guys out there that actually like space age pop and stuff, there's another podcast I want to recommend that's not mine, called An Evening at the Buddy's Lounge. Check it out. This guy is from Hollywood. He's a professional, unlike me, and it's a really, really good show. He does a morning show now too, and they're on Podomatic.com as well, and amazing stuff, and he plays, well, stuff better than this, but this kind of stuff. I'll play this. Another Jack Jones, Wives and Lovers, another one still in shrink. Just amazing condition on this stuff, which is why I bought it. And Wives and Lovers is actually one of my favorite sort of loungy kind of songs. This one in mono. And his version's good. So I love Wayne Newton's version, believe it or not. But awesome. Again, in shrink. I bought this just because I love the cover and the title. Frankie Carl, a Carl load of hits. But there's not really. And it's mostly medleys and things. I haven't gotten to it yet, but it may be a wall hanger because the cover is kind of cool. This I bought. I have another one of these, and just because it's in shrink and it's so nice. Capital Special Products. The great folk country hits. And you get weird things on here like, let's see, Turn, Turn, Turn by the Letterman, Everybody's Talking by Al DeRay, Catch the Wind by Hedge and Donna, Make the World Go Away by Tennessee Ernie Ford, Little Green Apples by Nancy Wilson. Still in shrink again. Another sort of along the theme of the other one before that. Harry Simone Corral goes pop, and they're doing songs of the day as well. This one you can actually see the set list probably fairly well if I can get it in the camera. There you go. So interesting loungy stuff. This thing, again, looks like it was made yesterday. I mean, the shape of this, the headliner, 64. And you've got Fats Domino, Johnny Cash, Andy Williams, Bobby Vinton, The Ventures, The Smothers Brothers, Barbra Streisand, Ray Conniff, all kinds of different people on here. I don't know, it's just, this one might be a 3i. I love Columbia. No, this one's on this really weird record club. It's a record club exclusive, and it's on this really weird Columbia Record Club label. So, and again, minty shape. No sleeve in that one. Most of them have sleeves. Again, just such nice shape. The Serendipity Singers. Don't Let the Rain Come Down is the hit. And just lovely, lovely condition. So, pick this up as well. Best of 64, Hugo Winterthaler. Same sort of thing. He does Wives and Lovers as well. The Girl from Ipanema, Java, People, Call Me Irresponsible, Yesterday's Gone. There's Hugo. Still in Shrink. This could be cool. Nancy Wilson, A Touch of Nancy. This is about the right period you want. This is about 66. You've Got Your Troubles, And I Love Him. Uptight, Everything's Alright. Call Me, her hit Call Me is on this album. Yesterday, everybody did Yesterday. Going Out of My Head. A Touch of Nancy, Nancy Wilson on Capitol. Of course, it's on the Rainbow Capitol label. Again, in really, really nice condition. Found I already have a copy of this, but this was so minty, it's probably going to replace my other one. And I'm not sure if it's stereo, but most things were stereo by this point. Lynn Anderson, Rose Garden LP. Again, really, really nice shape on this. Original, I think it's a 2i. No, it's not. This one isn't an original. This one's just the standard 70s Columbia label. A couple of Ray Conniff memories are made of this. Again, really nice condition. This is 6i Columbia label. Ray Conniff, Invisible Tears. This I actually already have. This is be an upgrade unless it's stereo and the other one's mono. Sometimes I'll keep them both if stereo mono. Columbia 2i on this one. And still in Shrink, Ray Conniff's Hawaiian album. I did a set not that long ago of Hawaiiana on my podcast. I kind of wish I'd have had this. Because that set didn't go so well. And this is a modern pressing of that. This I picked up just because this was 33 cents. Maybe it was 50. I can't remember. Anyway, it's on Twin Sons. The best of Pat Boone. 2-record set. Does some, it goes from his rock and roll through his not rock and roll stuff. Again, really nice shape on this. Some of the other Twin Set albums. I have the Leonard Nimoy one. I have the Louis Prima one. Maybe a couple more. Again, too nice a shape to pass up. Spent $1 for this one. Lawrence Welk, Galveston. Again, I don't love Lawrence Welk, but his stuff he did on, what's the name of this? Rainwood. Is generally kitschy, kind of cool stuff. And he's doing Galveston and Honey, and by the time I get to Phoenix and Hey Jude, and Do You Know the Way to San Jose, Gentle on My Mind, Those Were the Days. So for a Lawrence Welk album, pretty cool. Again, 100% still in shrink, and I just love his Rainwood stuff. I have a 45 that I've played on my podcast, and it's just spinning wheel, and it's just cool. Again, really nice shape. Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass greatest hits. There's so many greatest hits of these. This is the original first one. It's a gatefold. Again, really nice shape on this. I just couldn't let it sit there. And this one is stereo. The original A&M label. Bobby Helms, My Special Angel. This is on Killian, one of those sort of budgety labels. But it does have My Special Angel on it. And a song called No Other Baby, which I'm not sure if it's going to be the not rockabilly, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. But the skiffle song, or not, probably not, but maybe. He also does My Shoes Keep Walking Back to You. So I picked that up. Really nice shape on the vinyl again. Really nice shape on the cover. One of the few covers I got, well, there's a couple coming up that aren't in great shape. But I do not have this in my collection, and it was $1, and I hemmed and hawed on it for $1 actually, because the cover is not in great shape. The vinyl's pretty good though. Of course, this is the Gatsco Brato album. Did have an inner sleeve. It is on Verve. So I actually did hem and haw at this for $1 because of the cover condition, but it's not that bad, so I picked it up. I love Charlie Rich, and this covers and not got a huge split on the top. But this is some of his son stuff. It's a later compilation, but this was like 33 cents or 29 cents or something. So picked it up. There's the later Sun label trying to pass as an early Sun label. Tomorrow Night, Charlie Rich. I just like Charlie Rich. This is an RCA album. It's got some early songs on it. Don't know if they're re-recordings yet or not. On the wonderful Dynaflex. You love that, right? This is one of these guys that went back to his old stuff time and time again. And you never know when you're buying it if it's been leased or if it's a re-recording of some of it. Find out eventually. Final Richie has been into Buck Owens lately. And I happened to have one in my last one, and here's another one. Buck Owens, the Kansas City song. This isn't too early Buck, but it is still with his Buckaroos. Still in shrink again. And one of the reasons I bought it is it's on the green Capitol label. So that's cool. And as you can see, upside down, but 29 cents for that one. I do not have this, believe it or not, and I'm a huge Christmas collector. But The Carpenters, the Christmas album, don't have it. Really, again, nice shape. This was 29 cents. I picked it up. It's got the original inner sleeve, A&M Records. I think that's the original A&M it was on, but I could be wrong. Again, I have at least 2 other copies of this, but this looks like it was made yesterday. Dean Martin. Hey Brother, Pour the Wine. One of his better albums, one of his earlier Capitol albums. Just awesome condition here. This one is in stereo. And the vinyl is immaculate, the record's immaculate. I just couldn't pass it up. Again, 29 cents for that. We're getting to a little bit of better stuff. Cover isn't amazing on this, especially since it has Rich and Kathy's name on the cover. But The Look of Love by Dusty Springfield, that was another, this was $1 actually, but 66 cents. All my dollar records were 66 cents. And And What's It Gonna Be was a hit from this one, and The Look of Love is on here as well. It's an original on Philips, and it is in stereo. Might not be an original. That might be a second pressing Philips label. I'm not sure exactly. But the vinyl again is really nice. Righteous Brothers, this was 2 for $1. Saying something. Any Harlem Shuffles on here. That's about it. Not really any hits on this one. And on the Blue Verb label, which they used for their few rock and roll releases. This was one of my better finds. This was the $1, so this was 66 cents. Willie Nile, the album he did just before Golden Dawn. I'm not sure if this is his first album. It's released in 1980. And it's a German pressing. It's got the original in the sleeve, just the lyrics. And if I can get it in here. There's the label on Arista, and you guys that know labels, that's clearly a German label. I saw that and I was like, whoa, I don't have this album. I only have Golden Dawn. So look forward to giving this a spin, actually. And again, I think it's his first album, Willie Nile. If you don't know who Willie Nile is, great songwriter, still making records. Really cool dude. I thought this was really interesting, and this was 50 cents. Actually 3 for $1. All those 50-cent ones I said are 3 for $1. The Crusaders featuring B.B. King, and it is a gold stamp promo copy. It isn't white label though. It's a 2-record set, which B.B. King does some songs, and they do some songs, and they do some songs together. He does do The Thrill Is Gone on here, for one thing. And this thing is minty. A little bit of dirt on the back cover, but other than that, really nice shape. And I've never seen this before. So I was really psyched. The Crusaders with B.B. King and the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, recorded live at the Royal Festival Hall in London. Pretty cool album. I was pretty happy with that. And last but not least, I just thought this was cool. This was $1. It's a 3-record set, Something to Sing About, produced by Milton Oken. And you can see the people that are on this. This is a folk album. It's mostly live. I've spun about 3 sides of this. I've spun about half of it. And it's not all live. It doesn't appear to be anyway. But I bought it for 2 reasons. Now I can't think of his name, and I gotta find him. Well, Arlo Guthrie's on here doing the motorcycle song, and it's not either of the versions of the motorcycle song, I know. So it is a unique performance for this album. And also Odette is on here. I think she's doing John Henry's Hammer. And there's lots of other people on here too. And I have played it, and it's one of these weird pressings that's independent and probably not pressed at a very good place. And it's a very, very poppy record, and I don't think it's a condition of the record. I think it just is. Has that bootleg poppy thing going on, if you guys know 70s bootlegs. But still, it's really cool. The box I fixed up a little bit. A little bit of glue, and I'll show you one of the records just to show you what the label looks like. There's one of the records in the label. You probably won't be able to see that in the light. But I thought this was a really cool thing, and just for those 2 songs, it was worth it. And the motorcycle song was really funny. Yeah, he told the story, but he told a different story than he tells on the Greatest Hits album. So I thought that was cool. Anyway, that's my thrift store finds for this time. It might be Yuma behind me, I'm not sure. Thanks for watching. Again, I have been watching your videos. Keep them coming. I live for them, and they inspire me. They truly, truly do. And I will answer your comments as soon as I get a chance, I promise. Check out my podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com, and keep watching everybody's videos. That's the most important thing. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all doing great. And take care, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.